remember this. Again, remember I've spoke these words several times and told you to keep your eye on this. Sandbox, magic, and love. The fabric of it all. And the portion you're getting ready to enter. Also, remember I said if you want to compare this to a book, we're at the chapter called Get Your Shit Together. And then As You Wish is next. So, I want to just reiterate this, hit home with this, because there's a lot of things I've said over the past few months that are coming together beautifully right now if you will have some faith and trust this. So, we're about to the next chapter. So, keep focusing on yourself, doing what you're doing, and prepare for miracles. I'm saying prepare for miracles and magic, because sometimes all a miracle is people with kind hearts. But magic is something completely different. That's in correlation with the sandbox. So, you've also heard me speak of breaking out of the drama, breaking out of the shit show. So what creates, controls the drama in the shit show? This is something you have to be honest with yourself about. So, there's a lot of things happening right now out here in reality, you can say. And in your direct experience that does not seem great, really. Not that it's awful, but it doesn't seem great. I don't even like speaking about this shit, but I'm going to give an example. This abortion and gay rights or gay marriage thing. Don't participate in that. Don't give that your energy, attention, or focus. Maybe in your direct experience, there's some things going on that you're like, well, you know what I mean? But faith and trust and belief's all you have to have. In order to break out of this, and in order to remove fear, doubt, drama, anxiety, and all these things, we must go through some of these things that we've went through to release that from us, to become the best us we can be. Now, I'm hesitant, I'm not going to say anything, but again, let me remind you, we are at the good part. Whether you realize it or believe me or not, it's the good part. And what's getting ready to happen is the great part. So I am going to remind you I'm going to speak words to you that you speak all the time. And what's one of your favorite sayings? Let's see how it plays out, right? So, not only that, but we're always changing things. Things are always constantly changing, whether you realize them or not, or can pick up on them or not. Minute by minute, things change. Day by day, things change. Week by week, things change. Just because right now you are in a situation or feeling some type of way does not mean that tomorrow you will be. Or a week from now, or a month from now, the situation won't be completely different. And then in getting from point A to point B, you release all that fear, negative energy, and anxiety. So, I've told you, no, do not participate. I've asked you to, again, when I say don't participate in the fear of reality that's going on. Well, they've banned abortions. They're getting ready to ban gay marriage. The gas is out the ass. Food prices. We're not going to have any food. Don't participate in that silly nonsense. Okay? That is the system that is crumbling down around you. The narrative is another thing. That's part of the narrative. But the main narrative I'm speaking about is your fucking life, brother, sister. What's the narrative of your life been so far? Be honest with yourself. It has been a crazy mind game. It has been you having a backwards belief system, you viewing reality backwards, and you constantly having anxiety or depression or doubt or not thinking you're good enough or not letting the real you come out. That's been the narrative of your life, probably, if you're brutally honest with yourself. Let that motherfucker burn to the ground. Let it burn. Because that is not you. That is, again, a character you're playing. The real you is none of that. And we're getting you to return home to the real you. That is what this is, what it's about, and what it's always been about and will be about. Again, there's some surprises in here. At the end of the day, this is a love story. A love story. But there's a love story going on within a love story. So, there's a lot of stories going on within here, but this one is... What I don't want to keep saying getting ready to happen. When this happens, I don't want you to call this anything but a spade what it is. Divine intervention. It's not luck. It's not anything else but what I just told you it was. So, do me a favor. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick with your priorities. Keep showing up each day trying to be a better version of yourself. Or, I guess a better way to put it would be keep showing up every day letting pieces of you that are not you burn off. The past is something very important I need you to let go of completely. Because that's something that needs to burn. The past. All those things I just spoke about is and was begging for your attention. It's shifted, but it's still there. Meaning the system, examples I gave you earlier, the narrative, your life and reality. You know, that this is some 3D planet called Earth and all this. And your belief system in yourself and all this. That's the narrative. And the past would mean all these things that are keeping you stuck in your own mind, not wanting to proceed forward, believing you can proceed forward, or believing you can trust and have faith. So, let it go. Let it burn. Don't give it attention. And you are golden. So again, think back these past 3 years, how much has changed things and how drastically and quick and swift have they changed. Think back the past 3 months, 4 months. How drastic have they changed? How quick have they changed? Now, go back to the last 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. How swift have they changed? How drastic have they changed? So, always changing things. That's what we do. We're changing things for you, for your benefit, for you to enjoy this, and for you to get the life you deserve and want. I keep saying this. Everything you want is yours if you just have some faith, trust, belief, and let this last little bit play out. So let it play out. While you're letting it play out, and while you're keeping on doing what you're doing, and trying to be the best version of you can be, or dissolving the parts that are not you, while you're doing this, just pay attention. Pay attention. Okay? Because this is going to happen. This is going to happen faster than you realize. And it's going to be more miraculous than you can understand right now. And it's going to be beyond your imagination. And I'm not talking about I'm done talking shit about it. You're going to find out. I'm just going to prove it. So, but this is something you have to prove to yourself. I'm going to prove it, but you then will need to prove it to yourself. So, I guess I'm going to end this here and say I love you dearly and deeply. It's a game of form and the play of life. I'm you talking to you, and this is what we do. We create illusions. We have an experience. We tell stories. Snap out of it. Snap out of backwards ass shit show land and return home. So, have faith, have trust, believe, pay attention, keep showing up every day, and stay in the moment and prepare for miracles and magic, and prepare for love. Just be prepared, is what I'm saying. Because you are going to be mind fucked in the most beautiful way possible when this happens. But while all this is going on and while you're waiting on all this, I need you to fully make your mind up. I know what you want on everything, pretty much. Like, again, who wrote the story? But we're at the chapter called As You Wish, As You Want. I know everything you want. But there's a couple things you need to fully make your mind up on and think through, and not. You just make your mind up, brother. That's all I'm telling you. Make your mind up. Think it through. Think it through. Think it through. So, I love you dearly and deeply. Until next time.